roller concerts in the park, which happened in about 1977. We had several free concerts in the town hall called Buttercup Open Houses, which happened in about that 78 period. And then in 79, the Roll of Renown was installed, so that there's these elements that would actually give a visitor something else to go to. But one of the probably the most obvious ones that happened a little later were the free concerts in the park, in the big sort of opening concert and the celebrations, and what led to Fan Zone, the organised street stages where a plethora of music can be heard from different artists at different times. And that sort of evolved because there became a need about 15 years ago, 20 years ago, that there should be an opening concert. There should be something that says, hey, this 10-day festival is now officially started. And so Council of the Day decided that they should put a stage and some production down at the park, and we have an opening concert. So in more recent years, Toyota became a major sponsor of the CBD activities and the festival, and that colloquially became known as Toyota Park. In probably the last 6 or 7 years, you can go to the park on any night and get a feast of a variety of different genres of good quality entertainment at no cost. And this is one of the very, very important elements that this festival gives that other festivals around Australia can't give. Add to that then the development of the buskers, with over 300 buskers registering now to perform up and down the street. And again, that gives a youngster an opportunity to apply their trade to what will be a large audience that could develop a next stepping stone into one of the free stages, ultimately to the Toyota concerts in the park, and who knows then a golden guitar in the future.
Don't miss country music's Night of Nights this April, live in Tamworth, the country music capital. The Toyota 50th Golden Guitar Awards, a night of phenomenal entertainment with show-stopping performances from some of Australia's best.
The golden guitar goes to
Wednesday, the 20th of April, 2022. Then, now, forever. Australian country. The Toyota 50th Golden Guitar Awards. Tickets on sale now at tcmf.com.au/awards.
These postcards of fast cars won't let me get to you. These tumbled waves roll into one, and I forgot all that I've done. So you call me, I'll come running. We disappear with the horizon, weightless in an open sea. The freedom to be where we be.
Tropics ambassador for our trip to Fiji. I've been on every single trip, so I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that I know what this trip's about. If you decide to come on one of these, I think you leave here with this feeling that you can try and describe to your friends, but it's once you meet the Fijians who are just so beautiful, and the fans that come as fans, but they kind of leave as this hideaway family.
Tunes in the Tropics has been one of the highlights of my career. From the minute we arrived, the personal touch to everything here is I think what sets it apart from other festivals, and that's all due to Chris and Gemma.
Chris literally does everything for you. All you have to do is book and get here and enjoy and relax. Like, you honestly don't have to do anything else.
Chris has everything sorted, the airline, the transport from the airline, anything you need, you only have to ask, and the professionalism's there.
There was even cocktails waiting for us at the airport when we landed. Like, how good?
It's been amazing. The hospitality outstanding. The music, of course, has been first class with some fantastic Aussie country music artists here.
It's unique. It just fills your heart with so much love and happiness.
The whole event is incredibly family friendly. I've brought my own children, my wife with me on this event, and they've had a ball.
For all the line dancers out there, we cater for everyone, from raw beginners right up to our advanced dancers.
We get to interact with each other, swim in the morning, eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, wine and dine, go out snorkeling, even down zip lines and crazy water slides. It all happens here at Tunes in the Tropics in Fiji, so make sure to come along and discover it for yourself.
I can't recommend it highly enough, folks.
Book with Chris and Gemma Watson and you won't be disappointed.
So join me, Ashley Dallas, proud ambassador for Tunes in the Tropics, and book today and see why folks who travel with Chris Watson Travel won't travel with anyone else.
Maiden was started in 1946 by Bill May. He had a dream, him and his wife Vera, to make an Australian guitar, going on to make the Maiden legend. We like to use a lot of Australian woods. It's more than just the wood, it's a combination of everything that makes a really good guitar. It's hugely hands-on still. The guys are all scraping the fingerboard into the neck, chisels and files and sandpaper, and that's pretty much all we need on our bench. In every facet of what we do here, it's hands-on, you know. Really, that's the part that everybody loves. Some of the more CNC-based, computer-based companies, you know, I think the product gets a little sterile. You can sort of tell that, you know, this didn't have a real person like running their hand over it. I don't think it would have the passion or soul that goes into, you know, every single Maiden has a person putting their heart and soul into it. Sure, there's probably quicker ways to do it, but, you know, there's an element of magic and family business that, you know, we will maintain here. When you first pick up a chisel, it feels foreign, but after many guitars, the chisel's actually an extension of your hand. They're just like friends, you know. You know, you spend so much time with that guitar, you know it inside and out. So you spend your time, you know, cutting your fingers and bleeding and getting blisters and all that stuff you go through to make this thing happen. But at the end of the day, we get to sit down up here in the showroom and pick one up and bang a tune out on it and think, I made that. I don't think It's a feeling that you can really describe. Make something Australian out of Australian wood for an Australian family with your hands and be paid to do it. That's cool.
G'day folks, Troy Casadale here. I'm passionate about looking after our country and making sustainable choices when I can. While you're in the Tamworth region, why not try out these sustainable tips? Firstly, save water by taking a shorter shower. Recycle right by emptying your food and drink before placing items in the yellow lid bin. Save power by turning off your lights when you leave to get some great entertainment in Tamworth. Enjoy the 50th celebrations this festival, and don't forget to celebrate sustainability while you're at it too. Can't wait to play for you. See you down there.
If I'm up in parts unknown, land of bush, dirt and stone, if it's weeks since a shower, I need help within the hour. There's something I'll tell you for sure. Not a lie, it's almost law. This Land Cruiser drives us home. This Land Cruiser drives us home.
Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
By taking the oath, you hereby pledge to help everyone, everywhere, make their job easy. What say you?
Can I?
I can't hear you!
Can oath!
Can oath! Can oath! Can oath! Can oath!
Got anything bigger?
Can I?
Can oaths make your job easy?
At Macca's, we believe some things are bigger than all of us. That's why we're making changes that can make a big difference, like feeding imaginations by adding books into Happy Meals. We're setting young Aussies up for future success. Our 106,000 employees make us so proud, and we're still hiring. And we only source 100% Aussie beef and RSPCA approved chicken. And up next, well, this is just the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 42nd Toyota Star Maker presentation. Tonight, your compere, Ray McCoy.
Hi folks, how are you? We really need to hear you tonight, so how are you? Wonderful. Good evening and welcome to Toyota Park for Australia's most prestigious country music competition. Now, this year marks the 42nd Toyota Star Maker, and it's also 26 years since Toyota began sponsoring this great event to help emerging talent realise their dreams. And it's 30 years since they began supporting Australian country music and rural and regional Australia. Let's hear it for Toyota. One more time, let's hear it for Toyota. There we go. If you came here to have a sleep, wrong. It's my privilege to host tonight as we witness 10 of Australia's top emerging country music artists vying for the honour of a winner-takes-all event here in Tamworth. For 4 decades, Star Maker has been a highlight of the first weekend of the festival that, thanks to Toyota, it's been free in this beautiful park for the past 5 years. We'd like to welcome tonight the Tamworth Region Mayor, Mr. Russell Webb, and his wife Gail, and Tamworth Regional Council General Manager Paul Bennett and his wife Gail, and other councillors joining us tonight. Put your hands together. Our special guests from Toyota, including Mr. Tim Stuckey, who was the Senior Manager Marketing Integration from Toyota Motor Corporation Australia. Give him a big round of applause. Now, a bit of homework for you. The 10 finalists will each perform 2 songs, one in the first half and one in the second half. There will only be one winner announced at the end of the night. The grand finalists are judged from not only their performances here tonight, but also through an interview process that took place today. Also, how they have been presenting themselves in the last few months, their commitment and work ethic, and numerous other areas of their careers. This is the total package. In this first half, we're going to ask you to look at the big screens at the side of the stage, watch each finalist introduce themselves. You okay with that? One more time, are you okay with that? I tell you what, if there's somebody next to you asleep, give them a bit of a nudge. We're in for a big one. Are you ready? Okay, let's meet grand finalist number 1.
Hello, my name is Brittany Elise. I grew up in Mackay in North Queensland and now live in the beautiful Boyne Island in central Queensland. My love of music started at a very young age. I was fortunate to grow up in a musical family where we listened to the likes of Slim Dusty, Patsy Cline and Johnny Cash on repeat. My music career started in local talent quests at the age of 7 and I started playing guitar at 8. I guess you could say I just never looked back. Music is my happy place. Being on stage and sharing stories with fans, there's just nothing like it. This year is my 12th Tamworth Country Music Festival, and I'm just so excited to be here for the 50th anniversary. In 2021, I released my singles Find New Music, House of Home and Sunshine Hurricane, all hitting the charts and receiving regular radio airplay across the country. I was extra proud of these songs as I recorded the vocals in my newly built home studio. Then to top off the year, a top 10 Toyota Star Maker finalist. What a year. I'm a graduate of both the Junior and Senior CMAA Australian Academies of Country Music. I've been fortunate to open shows and work with some of Australia's most iconic country music artists, such as Lee Kernaghan, Lyn Bowtell, Melody Moko and Graham Connors. One career highlight would definitely be performing at the famous Tootsies in Nashville, Tennessee. Good luck to all the finalists tonight. They're incredible people on and off the stage. Thank you for being here with us to celebrate country music. Have a wonderful festival, everyone. Get ready. This is going to be an amazing show.
Ladies and gentlemen, grand finalist number 1, Brittany Elise.
Hello, Tamworth! So lovely to see you. The only people want is a full-time job. Never enough time to finish everything they want. If you want your heart to race and feel alive, break free from the pressures inside. Finding music, find your soul. Sing it strong like every day.
Holy dooly! Ladies and gentlemen, Brittany Elise. Was that okay? Don't sit down. Stay where you are. There's more coming. Let's get back into it. Are you ready for the next? One more time. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Are we ready for number 2? Okay, here is grand finalist number 2.
Hey guys, it's Charlie Fittler here from Armidale, New South Wales. I'm 18 years old. I got into country music as a young fella, coming off a property up here in Armidale, not too far away from Tamworth. Coming off the property, grew up listening to Slim Dusty with Dad, and always had a great love of country music. When I was about 12 years old, I went down to Tamworth and started busking out down on Peel Street for the festival, and since then I've been playing all up and down New South Wales, up to Queensland. I got up to the Territory this year for a show, and hopefully we'll make a lot more memories this year as I did last year for 2021. It's been a pretty rough year, 2021, so it's great. Hopefully 2022 is going to be a lot better year for everyone in the industry. For the past 12 months, I've been, haven't been able to play too much, so I've just more been perfecting myself as an artist, as a performer. I've been working with a lot of great people, songwriting. A lot of the inspiration that comes from my songs is a lot from what I do. I do a lot of stock work off the property, so all that goes into my songs. I hope everyone has a great festival. It's the 50th anniversary too for Tamworth, so it's going to be a great festival. I'd just like to wish great luck to all the other top 10 finalists, and I hope everyone has a great night. And also a big thank you for the crowds for coming down tonight. The cheers everyone's on. It's going to be a great night, and just like to say, I wish everyone happy festival. Cheers, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Grand finalist number 2, Charlie Fittler.
Well, you know where to go. Just follow your gypsy soul. Let the pony have its head, fly beneath that evening moon. It's like the howling storm. You come and go. Well, keep your head down low. Walk that road alone. Take the lessons that you learn from the bridges that you burn. Don't be grounded in the past left behind. Your gypsy soul give no rest. You've been lost and you've been blessed. Wandering lust you can't control. You're a slave to your gypsy soul. You're not loving me, but I'm still missing you. I know the hills down south will keep you true. Your gypsy soul give no rest. You've been lost and you've been blessed. A wandering lust you can't control. Well, you're a slave to your gypsy soul. Yeah, you're a slave to your gypsy soul. Thank you.
Away he goes. Give me 5, young fella. He's so cool, isn't he? He's relaxed. We had to wake him up to come out here. That is the grand finalist number 2, Charlie Fittler. How are we going so far? Okay, work this out. We've got 10 finalists. We've only had 2. What percentage is that? I'll leave it with you. There we go from here. Are we ready for number 3? Okay, let's look to the boards. Who is grand finalist number 3?
My name's Clancy Pye. I'm 29 years old and I'm very privileged to be a Toyota Star Maker Grand Finalist for 2022. I grew up on a farm outside the small town of Oberon in the central west of New South Wales, and I now live just up the road in Orange. I was very fortunate to grow up in quite a musical family. We were surrounded by instruments as kids that have been passed down to us by my grandfather. I first picked up a guitar at the age of 6, and by the time I hit primary school, I was out playing gigs most weekends with my family band, and I've been performing ever since. I've been lucky over the years to play guitar and sing backing vocals for numerous country artists, such as Kaylee Bell, Lee Kernaghan, Adam Harvey, and my older brother Mickey Pye, which has led me to perform on some of the biggest stages here in Australia and overseas, such as CMC Rocks, the Gympie Muster, Tamworth, and the Big Valley Jamboree in Alberta, Canada. In 2020, I released my debut EP, which was a real highlight for me. My first 2 singles, Get Lost and Heaven Can't Wait, both debuted at #1 on the iTunes country chart, and I was really proud to have my songs connect with audiences around Australia and across the world. One of my deepest passions in life is songwriting. It's something I spend a lot of time doing, and over the past 2 years alone, I've managed to write over 120 songs. I've been watching the Star Maker competition ever since I was a kid and have been heavily influenced by previous Star Maker winners. To be able to grow my career, share my new music, and perform around Australia with the support of the Star Maker Prize would be a dream come true and an incredible privilege. I want to thank everyone for coming along to watch the grand final concert tonight, and I can't wait to perform my songs for you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Here comes grand finalist number 3, Clancy Pye.
Takes me back to
How was that, folks? Take a bow. Grand finalist number 3, the lovely Clancy Pye. We're going okay? One more time. We're going okay? All together say Toyota. Very good. Right up the back next to the tent. You didn't say a word. We're watching you next time. Here we go. Let's get back into it. Grand finalist number 4. Please give them a big welcome.
Hey, I'm Max Jackson and I'm originally from Coonamble in Western New South Wales. Growing up in a small country town, the 2 most exciting things every year were 1, the rodeo, and 2, when the big famous country singers would come to town. I was the little girl in the front row of so many shows and on the way home begging my mum, can I please go on tour? You could say I was a little bit of a painful kid, constantly answering back, asking, but why? And putting on concerts in our lounge room and charging a door fee to my family to come and watch. Country artists make you feel heard, seen, and understood. I loved the stories, the humour, and the way that they would come out and meet everybody after the show, including me. When I was 10, we moved to Maitland, what I thought was the big city. I basically had no friends at that time, but I had a guitar, and that's where I started to really get into songwriting. For the first time in my life, I had experienced being really alienated and felt severe anxiety. I'm a big advocate for talking about the effects of music on mental health, and what music has done for me has been pretty incredible. Actually, funny fact, when I was 13, I finally found some friends who didn't think I was the weird country kid, and my mum took us for my 13th birthday to a Becky Cole concert. We all loved it so much, and we had absolutely no idea what half of Becky's jokes were about. Fast forward, and there is nothing in the world I would rather do than play music. I've been lucky enough to go on tour with and work with my mentor Gina Jeffries, and to win Star Maker would be a dream come true to follow in her footsteps. I'm just your everyday girl with really big dreams, and being up on this Star Maker stage as a grand finalist is a big part of my dreams coming true already. I hope that when you watch me play tonight, you feel heard, seen, and understood, just the way that country music is meant to make you feel.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together for grand finalist number 4, Max Jackson.
Thank you so much. It is such an honour to be here as a grand finalist tonight. I wrote a song a couple of years ago about what I was talking about on that video, which was my personal experience with anxiety. It's called Life of the Party, and I'm pretty emotional tonight because this is the most people I've ever been able to sing it to, and I hope that means I can reach some people who felt the same way out there. This is Life of the Party. Dress up, cause if I dress up and then I show up and no one else is dressed up, when I walk in everyone's gonna know that I'm here. But what if he's there? Worse, what if she's there? If I act like I don't care, well they think I do care. Maybe I'll just stand there and do my best to just disappear. Of the party, I'd rather stay home alone if that's alright. But I'm gonna smile and be so half-hearted. I'll be the life of the party tonight. Now I love to sing. See, here's the thing, they'll ask me to sing, and I don't wanna sing, especially not if I have to in front of everyone. It's pretty ironic right now. And see, I hate to dance, they'll all wanna dance, and they'll grab me by the hand and force me to dance. And what happens if I accidentally actually have fun? Of the party, I'd rather stay home alone if that's alright. But I'm gonna smile party tonight. Alright, let's party. Can I just show up a few hours late and let somebody else blow out the candles on the cake? 'Cause I'd rather die than be the life of the party. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather stay home alone if that's alright. Yeah. But I'm gonna smile and be so half-hearted. I'll be the life of the party tonight. So watch me smile and be the life of the party, and I'll die on the inside tonight.
Take a bow, grand finalist number 4. That was Max Jackson. Now, a bit of homework before we go any further. Tonight's winner receives some terrific prizes, including, are we ready? Anyone out there thinking about entering Star Maker, have a listen to this. A return flight and 4 nights accommodation in Nashville to experience Music City during the famous CMA Fest. Appealing? Of course it is. This prize is thanks to the generous sponsorship of our good mate Chris Watson Travel, owned and operated by Chris and Gemma, who've been sponsoring this event for 11 years. Round of applause, if you will. Once again, we've got to do it again. Round of applause, if you will. There we go. Moving right along. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our grand finalist, number 5.
Hey guys, I'm Jake Davey, and I'm a 25-year-old singer-songwriter from Tari, New South Wales. Music's always been a big part of my life. From a very young age, I played guitar, wrote songs, and sang as often as I could. I grew up listening to artists like Brooks and Dunn, Alan Jackson, and Keith Urban. These days, I draw influence from Old Dominion, Morgan Evans, and Jordan Davis. I run a production studio Monday through Friday that specialises in audio, video, and photography, and I get to work with musicians from all over Australia. At the start of 2020, I was fortunate enough to take out the Travis Collins Scholarship to attend the Academy of Country Music right here in Tamworth. I learned the ins and outs of the industry and how to hone my skills as a musician, from mentors like Lyn Bowtell, Catherine Britt, and Kevin Bennett. The list goes on. It was shaping up to be an incredible year, with my first ever trip to Nashville planned. Unfortunately, the pandemic hit, and I had to rethink my approach for writing, recording, and releasing music. Since then, I've received over 400,000 streams on my song The Way She Does.
Can shine a little brighter than those neon lights, can look so good, trying to pick a fight, she'll make you go.
A #1 iTunes single with Ends With Why. I've played live and acoustic on Weekend Sunrise, sold out the Fresh Country Tour with fellow singer-songwriter Chelsea Berman, and I've got a myriad of festivals lined up for 2022. And to top it all off, tonight I'm in the Star Maker Grand Final. Country music to me is all about the good times, the story, and creating a connection with you. I'm so stoked to be a top 10 Star Maker Grand Finalist, and I can't wait to play for you. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Grand finalist number 5, Jake Davey.
To me it's a place where we'd all go on a Friday, first date, a late night tailgate getaway. You might see a rundown shop, let me tell you it's the best damn cup of coffee and homemade sweets, and everybody knows your name. Yeah, it might not look like much. If it ain't broke, no need to change it up. Here we go. Don't mess with a good thing if it don't need fixing. Sometimes the best things in life are diamonds in the rough. When you find it, get lost in it. Don't hold back, yet chase that feeling. I've never been one to mess with a good thing, no. Well, some people chase green grass. I've never looked at it like that. Got caught up in the drama, don't care about none of that. No, I don't need fortune or fame. And if it's got a little rust, I won't come. You with me now? Come on. Don't mess with a good thing if it don't need fixing. Sometimes the best things in life are diamonds in the rough. When you find it, get lost in. Don't hold back, yet chase that feeling. I've never been one to mess with a good thing, no. Well, it's a hometown, it's a back street. It's the first kiss on that bench seat. It's a timeless classic feeling. You know you just can't beat. Yeah, it's a good thing. How we feeling, Tamworth? Don't mess with a good thing if it don't need fixing. Sometimes the best things in life are diamonds in the rough. When you find it, get lost in it. Don't hold back, yet chase that feeling. I've never been one to mess with a good thing. I've never been one to mess with a good thing. Thank you.
Woohoo! Grand finalist number 5. Put your hands together. That was Jade Davey. We are 1/4 of the way through. All good? Once again, all good? Okay, let's carry on. From number 5, where do we go? This is called audience participation. Are we ready? From 5, we go to... Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for grand finalist number 6.
Yama, I'm Lauren Ryan, I'm 27 and I am from right here in Tamworth, the beautiful, mighty Gomeroi country. I feel lucky to have grown up in Tamworth. Here you're just surrounded by music, and I've been to every Tamworth Country Music Festival since I was born. I've been singing and playing since I was a little girl, and I started out as this kid who could barely sing in tune, and then I started to work with my mentor, Uncle Buddy Knox, who helped me become the musician I am today. And here I am on the Star Maker stage. In high school, I was reconnected with my traditional language, Gamilaroi, a language my mother and her parents were forbidden to speak. I fell in love with the language and it became such an important part of my identity and now a beautiful feature of my artistry. Us as First Nations mob, we've told our stories through song and dance for thousands and thousands of years. And this is the heritage that I bring with me that complements country music so deeply and so sentimentally. In the last 12 months, I've been lucky enough to songwrite with Golden Guitar winners Kevin Bennett, Luke O'Shea and Shane Nicholson. I've released my own version of Flame Trees in lingo with the blessing of Cold Chisel themselves. I celebrated my very own EP release, Little Darlin', with a tour to remote First Nations communities, bringing music right to their doorstep, much like Uncle Roger Knox and Slim Dusty did in their days, and that was an incredible feeling. To be a Star Maker Grand Finalist is a dream come true. Tonight I represent my people. I want my music to help people realise the beauty in culture, our shared history and our shared future, and I aspire to be the Troy Cassadaly of my generation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Grand finalist number 6, Lauren Ryan.
We are here so little time under one sky on that standard. Trails on a beach washed away by the tide. We are just a grain in the sands of time. Whirlwinds spin, rivers run dry. The sun turns red in the sunset sky. Let's leave some things untouched, a little hidden treasures that don't belong as embers. Forever they should grow. Before long, we'll be singing the same song. We can't rewrite our wrongs, but we can be better today than the end. When I'm looking for a friend, together we can lend our voices and sing strong. Blind. Don't wait till it's too late to open up your mind. One good way to end these petty fights is if you learn my name and not a stereotype. Whirlwinds spin, rivers run dry. The sun turns red in the sunset sky. Let's leave some things untouched, a little hidden treasures that don't belong as embers. Forever they should grow. Before long, we'll be singing the same song. We can't rewrite our wrongs, but we can be better today than the end. When I'm looking for a friend, together we can lend our voices and sing strong. People of this land, and I sing for the flag and the blood that was shed. And I'm singing for the gold and a new year for young and old. Yilale, 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 yilale.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please. Here's grand finalist number 6, Lyn Ryan. Thank you, Lauren. We going okay? I'm not going to do it again. You're looking good. You're absolutely looking good. How do you go from January to April? Enjoying tonight? Sure are. Well, you've got to enjoy this. Let's move along. Here is grand finalist number 7.
Hey, my name is Billy Jo Porter and I live in Coffs Harbour in New South Wales. But did you know I grew up just down the road in Corinthi? I want to extend a huge thanks to Toyota Star Maker. It is an absolute honour to be a top 10 grand finalist. This has been such a staple here at the Tamworth Country Music Festival and a huge, important launching pad for so many careers in country music. I got into music probably just like the rest of us. I mean, listening to it non-stop. My parents loved country music. Mum was loving Australian country. Dad was loving American country, and it was basically our soundtrack growing up. I grabbed a guitar, I started singing and learning how to play, and that kind of developed into a passion for songwriting, and I took my guitar around the world and ended up playing at all sorts of weird and wacky spots. Anywhere that would have me, I'd play. And I've really enjoyed focusing on songwriting, coming back to Australia, you know, recording music with Shane Nicholson and releasing that was amazing. 2021 has been a huge year for me for music. Also, I released 2 songs in 2021, Feels Like Us and Eyes Wide Open. Both of them got in the top 50 on the Music Network charts, and the film clips were played on CMT, and that was a bit of a exciting moment, you know, to have music come out on radio and, you know, do the things that people that I, you know, looked up to as a young person, you know, have me doing that. Just like pinch me moment, just like being here about to perform for you for the Toyota Star Maker, another pinch me moment. It's very exciting, and yeah, it's such a ride. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who've taken the time out of your schedule to be part of history here watching tonight's Toyota Star Maker Grand Finals. We wouldn't be here without you, and we appreciate the support. I hope you have an awesome night and an even better festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Grand finalist number 7, Billy Joe.
No matter what they say, there'll be another day. Just turn your back and walk away. Keep your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. Your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. Your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. Your fate is written in the stars in the sky. Darkness leaves as the light begins. Story weaves that magic again. Travel will play on a century road. Learn to drift with the ebb and flow. No matter what you do, signs will guide you. Remember to follow through. Keep your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. No matter what they say, there'll be another day. Just turn your back and walk away. Keep your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. Your eyes wide open
much for the place. You can't be long, your anchor catches, and life rolls on. But no matter what you do, signs will guide you. Remember to follow through. Keep your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. No matter what they say, yeah, there'll be another day. Just turn your back and walk away. Keep your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. Your eyes wide open and your aim will be true. Your eyes wide open and your aim will be true.
Woohoo! Put your hands together, grand finalist number 7, Billy Joe Porter. Go girl. Okay, bit of homework. Everyone okay? All good? Made some new friends? Well, here's something you need to hear. You can keep up to date with your fix of country music with the latest issue of Country Music Capital News, Australia's only country music magazine. You're aware of that? Now in its 47th year. Now you can subscribe tonight for only $30 for 6 issues. 6. And you will receive Sammy White's Star Maker CD valued at $20. If you head up to the box office at the entrance to the country club, and they'll look after you there. Hands up if you're going to do that. Who subscribes to Country Music Capital News? All put your hands up. It'll happen tonight. Let's move on with our grand final. Here is grand finalist number 8.
Hi, I'm Katie Jane. I'm 34 and I'm from the Hunter Valley. I'm so excited to be here. I've dreamed about being on the Star Maker stage for so many years, and it's just such an honour to be here. I started my music career a little bit late. I was 25. I moved to England and I started my first country band, Southern Junction. And we actually played here in 2016. We played on this stage, the International Showcase. And, you know, I just fell in love with country music and being an artist from that point forward. I've dedicated my life to doing music from someone who, you know, I grew up writing songs and poetry, but I never really knew how to put it to music. And once I learnt that, I feel like there's no stopping me now. I'm so in love with doing this as a career for the rest of my life, and to have an opportunity right now, like right here on this stage, it's mind-blowing. And just thank you so much for coming out. Thank you to Star Maker for including me in this amazing opportunity. And I hope you guys really enjoy the show. We've got some amazing, amazing artists on tonight, and I can't wait to get up there and sing you my songs.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, grand finalist number 8. Please welcome Katie Jane.
Katie Jane, and this song is called Boys Lie. If you're in the crowd and you feel like that's a little bit mean, I have a theory. Boys do lie, but men don't. So you choose, gentlemen, your boy or me. And I was 13, first time I gave my heart away. I thought he was honest, I thought he was sweet. Thought I'd marry him one day. 17, he wasn't playing kind, and he loved Jesus. He said he loved me, but not enough to change his mind. Barely 20, I took a love and was not mine. spinning lines I can't read in between. And I won't argue if you won't even fight. Just tell me straight if it's not too late for you to do what's right. Everybody knows you don't drink and drive, you don't run in high heels, never cross against the line. Smoking pills and please don't mind. Everybody knows boys lie. Everybody knows you don't drink and drive, don't run in high heels, never cross against the lines. Smoking kills and please don't mind. Everybody knows you don't drink and drive, you don't run in high heels, never cross against the lines. Smoking kills and please don't mind. Everybody knows boys lie. Everybody knows boys lie. Everybody knows that boys lie. Thank you, CC.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Grand finalist number 8, Katie Jane. All right, 2 to go in round number 1. We all doing okay? Good to see everyone up and dancing. We couldn't do that for a little while, could we? Stay up. You're about to introduce grand finalist number 9.
Hi everyone, my name is Heath Lancaster and I come from a small town called Gladstone on the outskirts of Kempsey in New South Wales. Growing up, I was the eldest of 3 boys in a really sporty family. My uncle actually gave me my first guitar when I was 10, and my parents' business at the time moved next door to a guitar teacher, so they threw me in there for some childcare and it turned out to be my life's passion. I played heaps of rugby as a kid, and coming from a country town it meant lots of travel. The plus side to that was we got to listen to hours and hours of country music. I remember some of the albums that were on repeat were Harmony James, Lou Bradley, Sarah Storer, and of course Troy Cassar-Daley, Casey Chambers, and Paul Kelly. I think those artists have had a huge impact on my songwriting today. I was really fortunate to receive the Keith Urban Scholarship at the 2020 Country Music Academy in Tamworth. This gave me the confidence to pursue music as a career. After those 2 weeks in Tamworth, I knew for sure that country music was a family that I always wanted to be a part of. I'm 20 years old now, and since the Academy, I've released a debut EP called Amber Air and 2 additional singles. I've been playing as many gigs as possible over the last 2 years, roughly 2 to 3 gigs every weekend. But I really love songwriting, and I can't wait to perform 2 new unreleased songs on the Tamworth stage. I entered Star Maker because I'm confident in my ability to have a long career in country music. But I know I still have a lot to learn and would massively appreciate the support that the Star Maker Prize brings. I'm ready to take my music to the next level, and to have the Star Maker team help promote my music around Australia and the rest of the world would be absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to Star Maker for this opportunity. I can't wait to give it my best shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Here is grand finalist number 9, Heath Lancaster.
There's a highway against us, and every fork in the road, they just leave me searching for answers. Maybe we can take it slow, 'cause I can stand the rejection. When I crawl in my bed, I just pray that I'll wake up and take the loneliness from my head. And is this everything I wanted? Is this everything I need? I fear that I will never get to see how it feels to be wanted. Everyone seems to have all they need, but lately I've been waiting on a dream. And I know it's the harder road, 'cause everyone does what everyone's doing. I guess that ain't the life I'm gonna lead. Gonna lead. There's a light in the distance and a shining my way. Yeah, I know there's a long way to go, so let the little moments play. I don't need the attention, I do it all on my own. I just pray when I lay down one day, I'm happy how the story's told. And is this everything I want? Is this everything I need? I fear that I will never get to see how it feels to be wanted. Everyone seems to have all they need. Lately I've been waiting on a dream. And I know it's the harder road, 'cause everyone does what everyone's doing. Guess that ain't the life I'm gonna lead. Gonna lead, yeah. I could use some love tonight. Ain't nobody gonna prove me wrong. Maybe they just might. I know there's more in this life. Let me see how it feels to be wanted. Everyone seems to have all they need, but lately I've been waiting on a dream. And I know it's the harder road, 'cause everyone does what everyone's doing. Guess that ain't the life I'm gonna lead. Gonna lead.
There we go.
Thank
Put your
you,
hands
guys.
together. Grand finalist number 9, Heath Lancaster. 1 to go. Then we're at the halfway mark. We all good? One more. Very good. Anyone nodding off next to you, give them a bit of a nudge. Here we go. Let's welcome, please, grand finalist number 10.
Hey, my name's Jade Gibson. I'm 23 years old and I'm from the northeast Victorian town of Wangaratta. Born and raised. From ever since I can remember, all I wanted to be was a singer. My babysitter from when I was like 3 years old tells this story about how I used to tell her that I was the best singer in the world. So that just goes to show, and while I am not the best singer in the world, I started begging for singing lessons at the age of 10 and I was doing gigs all around my area from the age of 14 till today. Being from Wangaratta, we are a jazz festival town, so growing up I did a lot of pop music and a lot of jazz, but as I got a bit older I started experimenting with different genres and I really fell into country music and I fell into being completely obsessed with country music, just the storytelling, and so naturally I started dreaming about moving to Nashville. So when I was 19 years old with nothing but a suitcase, I moved over to Nashville, Tennessee in the United States of America. I went and bought my first guitar and that's where I wrote my first songs and it's where I produced my first EP. In 2019 I released my debut EP, The Great Unknown, and it shot to #1 on the Australian country music iTunes charts, which was amazing. I really felt that support from my community that I built from all the people that I had played for years in Australia and then those friends that I met in Nashville. In 2020 and 2021 we know what happened there, but I continued to release music and played whenever I was not in lockdown. In 2020, I released my single Till We Fly, which actually was put on the Fresh Country Spotify playlist, and it was a top 10 single on the Music Network charts. 2022 is actually going to be my first Tamworth Country Music Festival, and I'm so honoured to be kicking off my first year at the festival as a top 10 Toyota Star Maker finalist. Thank you so much for being here tonight, guys, and coming to this amazing festival celebrating its 50th year anniversary. Have a great festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome grand finalist number 10. This is Jade Gibson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, grand finalist number 10, that is Jade Gibson. Well, folks, how was that? Okay, that's it for the first half. How do you think they're all going? You've got your favourites, you've done your numbers. Good to see. Well, it's a tough job for the judges. They're now going to head backstage for a bit of a discussion. Now, remember, the judges are looking for someone who they feel has the most potential at this time. and are ready to take the next step in their music career. As they head backstage to deliberate, I'll introduce our judges. Please give them a round of applause. First of all, Craig Power, the owner of the pub group. Dan Biddle, artist manager and Chug Music Country Special Projects manager. From Kicks Country, their program director, Justin Thompson. Tom Inglis from HSF Artist Services, who is also part of the Star Maker team providing consultancy and advice. Roxanne Brown, well-respected stalwart of 40 years and manager of our good mate Troy Casadale. And finally, Miss Cheryl Brown, the coordinator of Star Maker and editor of Country Music Capital News. Please give them a big round of applause. Whilst they're doing that, we also have another surprise. We have something pretty special for you. We all good? Sit up straight. We're thrilled to share an exclusive sneak peek at the upcoming music documentary, Lee Kernaghan, Boy from the Bush. The documentary charts the life and career of the iconic Australian country singer whose songs have shaped a generation of the people and stories that they have inspired. It will be released at Aussie cinemas later this year, but for now, here's an exclusive first look at the film. Enjoy.
Music is my trade. It's all I really know what to do. But when you take a place, a person, a time, a story, and wrap it up in words and music, well, that's magic.
I guess I started off writing little bits and pieces of poetry, and with the music that I was learning at the time, I was able to put the words and the music together.
It feeds your soul. It humbles you, amazes you, unites you to everyone who's sharing that same moment. It's what kicked the whole thing off.
Nothing gives me more satisfaction than when somebody comes up and there's this dirty old CD from 1992. It's all cracked and dusty, and I said, can you sign that?
And it's what keeps me going. The spirit of the music. A sort of straightforward, work-worn pride in our way of life. In who we are, in what we love, in what we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, his contribution to the Australian country music landscape has been enormous. He shares the lead tally of 38 golden guitars with Slim Dusty and Troy Casadale. This year marks the 30th anniversary of the release of Lee's classic debut album, The Outback Club. And it's also 40 years since Lee won Star Maker. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the 1982 Star Maker winner, Lee Kernaghan.
G'day everyone. Cheering the sheep, we've been mushing star, we've been culling our roofs, we've been spraying the crops, we've been droving cattle up an old stock road. Now it's Saturday night, we're piling the ute, 'cause we're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. With the dogs in the back and the foot goes down. We're like members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush coming from the scrub. We've been out in the heat, we've been loading the trucks, fixing fences, we've been choking on dust. We curse the rain, we curse the drought. Now it's Saturday night, and we're all in a shout. 'Cause we're the boys from the bush, and we're back in town. We raise hell when the sun goes down. We're like members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush, coming from the scrub. Hey, come on! We work the land for fire and flood. It's in our hearts, runs in the blood. 'Cause we're the boys from the bush, and we're back in town. And we raise hell when the sun goes down. Who are we? We're like members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush, coming from the scrub. Yeah, we're the boys from the bush, and we're back in town. We get high when the sun goes down. We're like members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush, coming from the scrub. We're the boys from the bush, coming from the scrub. Well, good day, everyone. How are you? It's so great to be here. The 40 years ago, I was standing on the Toyota Star Maker stage, and I really want to send my very best wishes out to all the Star Maker finalists tonight, because the tension, the nerves, it's palpable, because this is the one big talent quest that can really change your life. I know it did for me. I know it did for Keith Urban, and it did for James Blundell, and Gina Jeffries, and the list goes on and on. Travis Collins. But very proud to be here with you. Any out-of-towners here tonight? What about local contingent? Well, for all the members of the Outback Club, I'm going to send this one out to you with lots of love for me on the 50th anniversary, the Country Music Awards and Festival. This one's for you. Sun up till sundown. He's doing what he can to make the wheels go round. In a shed or down the track, he knows how to bend his back. He's a solid girl, he's got a heart of gold. He's a member of the Outback Club. He don't back down and he don't give up. Well, she rides the boundary fences with the blokes. She's a match for any man alive when she works them all. Before the job is done, there's another just begun. Well, kind of woman that any man would be proud of. She's a member of the Outback Club. She don't back down. Cold. Well, they're out there working their fingers to the bone. They might be trucking the stock, maybe working the mob. They got one thing in common, the country heart and soul. They're members of the Outback Club, and don't back down and don't give up. All living in the land we love, born and raised from members of the Outback Club. You ready now? All members of the Outback Club, don't back down, don't give up. We're all living in the land we love. Yeah, all members of the Outback Club, we don't back down and don't give up. We're all living in the land we love, born and raised from members of the Outback Club. Yes, we were born and raised members of the Outback Club. That's how we do it in Tamworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 1982 Toyota Star Maker winner, our King of Country, Lee Kernaghan. We have a surprise for you. Don't you go anywhere. No, she doesn't. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Lee. One more time, if you will. Please make welcome to the stage. We call him the boss. He's actually the Country Music and Events Manager for TRC. Please put your hands together for Barry Harley.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and what a privilege to have this man on our stage to celebrate. It's just a bit of numeral repetition, but 30 years since Boys from the Bush, 40 years for Star Maker win, and the 50 years of the festival. But look, what I'd like to do, we've got a small presentation, but I want to actually embarrass Lee a little more, because on this certificate, and you won't see it, but there is a picture of Lee in 1982 receiving his... Now, let me say, he hasn't changed a bit in 40 years. But Lee, I was there in 1982. I was there in 1979 as well, when you were a grand finalist in Star Maker, the very first Star Maker. And in 1982, tell the ladies and gentlemen what you were wearing.
Oh, I'm very embarrassed to say I was wearing white. It was a suit. And it's something that I don't think I'll ever live down, unfortunately.
The photograph replicates that white suit. But the other thing you may not know is that in that 1982 performance, Lee played piano with his feet. Jerry Lee Lewis. And but look, also, and I think what's important, even for the contestants that you've seen tonight and that Lee referred to, is winning Star Maker is no guarantee of overnight success. Lee, 82 you won Star Maker,
Yep.
And then when's Boy from the Bush?
It was 10 years later, Barry. So, the Star Maker Award really launched me. And I actually got a publishing deal out of that, so a songwriting deal, and I got to write with some really great songwriters that took me under their wing, and eventually I got together with Garth Porter, and he was producing James Blundell at the time, and he said, Lee, one day we'll do an album. It was 1992 when the Outback Club came out. But, I think winning Star Maker is a big, big thing, but there's a lot of load-ins and a lot of load-outs, and, I think the harder you have to work for it, the more you appreciate it, and the more you appreciate the people who come out and support you when it finally does happen. So thank you to each and every one of you for giving me this great career in country music.
Yeah, that support is what keeps these guys going. And look, firstly, this is a bit novelty. I don't expect you to actually hang that anywhere seriously, but that's 40 years ago. A picture on the left is Lee with his white suit, and the picture on the right is about Outback Club time. And we've also got a nice little tipple. We found out what Lee's favourite drink is, and I won't bring it out on stage because they didn't pay us anything to advertise them. So, but we'll give that to you. But also, Lee, I'd like to present. This is a very, very rare gold-plated silver coin that the Australian Mint made particularly for Tamworth. They only made 500 of them, and they sold out in less than 2 hours, so they're very rare. But this one is numbered 1992. So your memento of the 50th anniversary is an embarrassing photograph and a very, very special coin.
Thank you very much, Barry, and thank you to everyone. Thank you to Toyota for supporting this great talent search, and I'm looking forward to seeing who the next big star in Australian country music is going to be just a little bit later on tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Lee Kernaghan not only for his ambassadorial role, but the way he champions Tamworth and country music. Lee Kernaghan, OAM.
And before you go, Barry, we're going to embarrass you as well, Lee, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a very rugged 3 years. We are back on stage to see people out the front dancing here. It happens with a marvellous team, but Lee, you'll agree with me, that team is led by Barry Harley. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. Congratulations, Lee. Well done, mate. Okay, whatever happened to that white suit? Okay, moving right along. Let's talk about Toyota.
By taking the oath, you hereby pledge to help everyone, everywhere, make their job easy. What say you?
Can I?
I can't hear you!
Can oath!
Can oath! Can oath! Can oath! Can oath!
Got anything bigger?
Can I? Can I make your job easy?
At Macca's, we believe some things are bigger than all of us. That's why we're making changes that can make a big difference, like feeding imaginations by adding books into Happy Meals. We're setting young Aussies up for future success. Our 106,000 employees make us so proud, and we're still hiring. And we only source 100% Aussie beef and RSPCA approved chicken. And up next, well, this is just the beginning.
Esky, towels, cousins, we've got... Gonna go to the hotel, we're gonna make new friends. This is gonna be the best trip.
Yeah.
Why is Grandma here? What?
Uh...
Love you! Mum, Dad!
Toyota Kluger Hybrid, where freedom meets family. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Okay, folks, welcome back. Big round of applause one more time for Lee Kernaghan. If you will, are we ready for the second half? The judges have returned, which is good. Everyone stretch their legs? We're all good? Okay. Have you actually picked out who you assume may be the winner at this stage? Keep it to yourself. We'll see how you go. Now, did you know that one of the major prizes the winner receives is the use of a brand new Toyota and a fuel card for the rest of their reign? And they'll be presented with the keys tomorrow at 9:30 at Tamworth City Toyota. Everyone is looking forward to that. Ready for the second half? Before we go there, would you please give it up for this absolutely brilliant band led by our musical director, Mr. Sam Hawksley, who has actually come home from his new home in Nashville. Put your hands together. Ian Lees, Glenn Wilson, Rod Motby, and Gary Day. They've been rehearsing all day and now on stage tonight. Absolutely incredible. If you will, a huge round of applause. Well done, guys. Smoking. Speaking of smoking, the 10 grand finalists will now perform their second song. And they should be rid of all the nerves. We're in for a very, very big second half from our grand finalists. We're also in for a humongous second half from our audience. Is that right? Is that right? One person will be announced winner at the end of this. Are we ready? Let's welcome back grand finalist number 1, Brittany Elise.
How are we going, Tamworth? How great's Lee Kernaghan? We love him. If you're ready for some fun, let's do this one together. Come home in the morning light, oh my mother says, when you gonna live your life right? Oh mother dear, when are the fortunate ones? Girls, they wanna have fun. Yes, we do. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Let's give it up for the band, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Enjoy your festival.
Don't go anywhere, Brittany. Come back up here. If you'd like to head out all the artists, we'll head to the front of the stage. If you'd like to get a photo of our 10 finalists, just jump out the front there. Once in a lifetime situation. If you want to grab a photo, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, grand finalist number 1, that is Brittany Elise. Thank you, Brittany. Absolutely brilliant. One more time. Well done. Moving right along. Are we ready for grand finalist number 2? Are we ready for grand finalist number 2? Would you please put your hands together? This is Charlie Fittler.
Woke up in a hospital bed where the doctor said that I ain't gonna make the next weekend. Now I ain't alone. My daddy on the phone saying Mama's wondering when you're coming home. Well, I said, Daddy, I'll be back. And when I cash out that check, heal up some bones, pay off few loans, and I'll turn this truck back, head her back on home. Well, I don't know where I went wrong. I'll sleep when I'm dead and gone. But the cowboys never know when they've had enough. Well, guess it's just how bucking love. Well, the doctor checked me off. He said, son, you're mighty brave. Leave this shit up and you'll be laying in a grave. I guess I'll take my chances, and I know I'm tempting fate. I got a meeting with the devil, and I'm already run away. Well, I don't know where I went wrong. I'll sleep when I'm dead and gone. The cowboys never know when they've had enough. Well, I guess she's just out bugging love. I don't know where I went wrong. I'll sleep when I'm dead and gone. The cowboys never know when they've had enough. Well, guess it's just out bugging love. Well, I don't know where I went wrong. I'll sleep when I'm dead and gone. Cowboys never know when they've had enough. Well, I guess it's just out bugging love. Well, I guess it's just out bugging love. Thank you, Tamworth!
There he goes. He goes all right. Please put your hands together. Out the front, young fella. Some of these young ladies might want a photo. Come on, mate, turn around, face the crowd, big smiles. If you want to grab a photo, family, do it now. Would you put your hands together? That is our grand finalist, number 2, Charlie Fittler. Smile, mate, don't look at me. Big smile, mate. There's a couple of ladies up here I saw that want to get a photo. Okay, well done, young fella. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Fittler. Thanks, mate. Okay, folks, you all good? Okay, now remember, this is their second song. The nerves have all gone. And at the end of this, one winner coming our way. So we're nearly there, all set to go as we move into our grand finalist number 3. Remember, can you all say one more time if you will? Toyota? Seriously, that wasn't very good at all. People up the back in that corner. I don't know what's happening up there. Lead it this time. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Toyota? Absolutely wonderful. You've done that so well. So as we move into this now, remember tomorrow morning the keys for this marvellous Toyota will be presented at Tamworth City Toyota. It would be wonderful to see some people there. That's at Tamworth City Toyota, 9:30. All getting ready. Now the judges, we had a bit of a chat whilst they were out here at the break. Very, very close indeed. No doubt everyone is looking to see that their favourite may get up. We'll see how they go from there. The prizes, as we mentioned before, absolutely brilliant, but also quite a few contributors. And again, we'd like to thank Lindsay and Regan Waddington. Now, they're owners of Crosscut Records, and they're located on the Gold Coast, who in 2019 and 2020 gifted Blake O'Connor and Sammy White with $500 cash. Now, Watto and Regan would love to continue their support of Star Maker in 2022 and give the winner also $500 towards their career. Would you please put your hands together for Lindsay and Regan? Okay, we've padded out enough. She is ready. Please welcome, with her second song, Grand Finalist number 3, Clancy Pye.
Chained up in this town, working like a dog, wiping tables down. Same old faces are coming in and out. Been banking up my paychecks, I finally quit smoking cigarettes. I'm gonna pump a little gas in my own tank. Now I got my wheels back in motion, gonna stick it in drive, say goodbye to nothing but the same. Need new ground to roll my tires on. I'm putting wheels in motion. Many times I've backed down, packed my bags just to turn back around, but that welcome sign a long, long way back now. Now I got my wheels back in motion, gonna stick it in drive, say goodbye to nothing but the same. Need new ground to roll my tires on. I'm putting wheels in motion. Cause I'm tired living life, going nowhere fast. I'm taking back the wheel, it won't last. I got my wheels back in motion, gonna stick it in drive, say goodbye to nothing but the same. Need new ground to roll my tires on. Hey, I'm putting wheels back in motion, gonna stick it in drive, say goodbye to nothing but the same. Need new ground to roll my tires on. I'm putting wheels in motion. Hey, now I'm putting wheels in motion.
Big finish. Well done, Clancy. Put your hands together, please. He's going to come outside, get a photo up the front as well. That is Grand Finalist number 3. Put your hands together. Clancy Pye. There's big smiles happening there. Any family out there? Good to see. All right. It's incredible. All our wonderful grand finalists have family and supporters here. Clancy, one more time. Clancy Pye. Moving right along, let's get into grand finalist number 4. Please put your hands together. Max Jackson.
Thanks, guys. It's good to be back for my second song. I'm going to play a song that I wrote especially for tonight, and I've never played it, and this band, give them a big round of applause. How incredible. This is my song I wrote for tonight. It's one for all of the dreamers. It's called Runnin'. I'm running on 3 days and next to no sleep, running on hopes and dreams. My friends are buying up so they can settle down, and I'm waking up on this rented couch, taking it day by day and town by town. Got a suitcase I'm rolling and this old guitar, white lines. It's people and freedom and following signs, making every day count for the ones I'm leaving behind. I'm running on 3 days and next to no sleep, running on whatever you got going cheap, 'cause I ain't got no money to buy gasoline. I'm running on hopes and dreams. I'm running on next to no sleep, running on what's going cheap. I ain't got no money to buy gasoline. I'm running on hopes and dreams. Thank you for being the best crowd ever. I need the wind in my hair, and I always will. That's why you won't find me anywhere standing still. I'm running on 3 days and next to no sleep, running on whatever you've got going cheap, 'cause I ain't got no money to buy gasoline. I'm running on 3 days and next to no sleep, running on whatever you've got going cheap, 'cause I ain't got no money to buy gasoline. Running on next to no sleep, running on what's going cheap. I ain't got no money to buy gasoline. There's more than enough fire in me. Running on hopes and dreams. Running on hopes and dreams. Running. Thank you, Star Maker. Thank you, Toyota, for this incredible opportunity. Running. I'm always running. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, grand finalist number 4, Max Jackson. How good is that? All good? One more time, Max Jackson. We're getting excited now. You picked your winners? Here we go. Toyota Star Maker provides a range of opportunities, also to provide a substantial boost to the winner's career. Now, in addition to the generous Toyota vehicle and the fuel card, they receive numerous gifts of equipment, plus introductions to the country music industry, festival performances, career advice, and so much more. If you're sitting out there and you're a budding artist, maybe Star Maker is the way for you. Consider that. Let's move right along. Our grand finalist number 5, if you will, This is Jake Davey.
You guys having a great night. This one's called The Way She Does. She's close with her mama, listens to Coldplay all the time. Got her eyes from her father, never shows up on time. The life of the party, well, she can set the mood on fire. And she's never sorry, no. No doubt she's always right. And I won't argue, 'cause I know I've got no chance, no reason to try to. With me guys, she looks at me like that. Nobody does it the way she does. No, nobody's got that kind of buzz. She'll make it go, whoa! Nobody can shine a little brighter than those neon lights. Can look so good trying to pick a fight. She'll make it go, whoa! And nobody, she'll try to join the house band, leave me breathless with one touch, and I didn't want to hold back. Well, I can't get enough, come on! Nobody does it the way she does. No, nobody's got that kind of buzz. She'll make you go. And nobody can shine a little brighter than those neon lights. Can look so good trying to pick a fight. She'll make you go, whoa! Play something for me, Sam, come on! Well, that's so tough, she's kinda crazy, but she's my kinda crazy, I like that. Spent so much time chasing the feeling came along when I found her. Sing it out with me now! 'Cause nobody does it the way she does. No, nobody's got, she'll make you go. No, nobody can shine a little brighter. Those neon lights can look so good trying to pick a fight. She'll make you go. No, nobody doesn't like. Tamworth, thank you so much for having me. Have a great rest of your night. Nobody doesn't like it. Thank you.
Take a bow, Jake Davey, song number 2. We got okay? Got your winners? We're sneaking through. Was that thunder? This is Tamworth. No, it's okay. All right, we're going to move right along. We have just got through the first half of the second half. So with 5 to go, it's getting very, very exciting indeed. Remembering, one person will be announced as the winner. Would you please put your hands together as we bring back for their second song, grand finalist number 6, Lyn Ryan.
It's incredible to be here tonight. Thank you, Star Maker. I'm going to sing this song that you'll all know, but I've translated it into my traditional language. Gomeroi.
Kids are driving Saturday afternoon, pass me by.
that sentimental stuff anyway. It takes more than just a memory to make me cry. And I'm happy just to sit here around a table with old friends. See which one of us can tell the biggest lie. That he won't be around.
Woohoo! Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Grand finalist number 6, Lyn Ryan. Thank you, Lauren. Good to see all the family friends coming up and actually grabbing the photos while they're performing, which is absolutely brilliant. Well, we're sneaking towards the end. Again, we're going to push you. Think in your own mind. Who do you think is going to be crowned the Star Maker winner for 2022? A couple more to go. Let's move on to grand finalist number 7. Please put your hands together. A big warm welcome, Billy Joe Porter.
G'day, Tamworth. It started like fireworks in the early days. Every moment was a loved-up haze, and a smile when I think back now. Some things don't change. Oh, the years roll on in the blink of an eye. On the road less traveled, we're made alive. And I smile when I think back now, 'cause you're still mine. Live every moment feels like ours. And it feels like ours. And it feels like ours. Feels like ours. Feels like ours. Feels like ours. Thank you so much for coming out, Tamworth. What a band.
Whoa! Grand finalist number 7, Billy Joe Porter. Take a bow. Okay, listen, before we move on, thank you, young lady. Before we move on, how about we give this incredible band with Sam as the boss back here a huge round of applause. All those songs, absolute. Well done, young fellas. All good. Especially you, young fella, looking good. Okay, we all good? How's the mob around here? We can't see you. You okay over there? We can't hear you. Are you okay? Very good indeed. Okay, let's move right ahead. We're nearly there. Let's move on to grand finalist number 8 with a big roar. Please put your hands together for Katie Jane.
I won't worry about being nice or hiding my ego. And the words please and thank you can kick it right out the door. No, I won't smile demurely or flutter my eyelashes no more. 'Cause being a girl isn't getting me very far. So I'm gonna do it like a man. Hey, I'm gonna prove it any way that I can. If you think I'm stupid, but I don't give a damn. Hey, I'm gonna do it, baby, do it like a man. There's no room for emotions, no romantic notions in this plan. All that condescending, never-ending romance. And if I tick you off, then I know that I'm doing all I can to break the chains that dictate who I am. So I'm gonna do it like a man. baby, do it like me.
Woohoo! Put your hands together, please. Grand finalist number 8. That is Katie Jane. Well, we have 2 to go. If you think you're under pressure sitting out there wondering who may win, just think about our judges. Very shortly, after 2 more acts, I'll have a bit of a break, and then they'll come back with the winner. But with 2 more to go, are you up for it? You're slowing down a little. Are you up for it? Of course you are. Please welcome to the stage for their second song, grand finalist number 9, Heath Lancaster.
Flying by flashing lights, closed eyes on a red light, no place, long drive. Passing by roadsides, don't mind the alone times, no sleep I'll find. Place to call home, I'll go out on my own and maybe I'll have stories to tell. I'm gonna reach out, leave this town, pack my bags and hit the ground. I can see it now, leave this town. You gotta be lost before you're found. Flying high on the other side, wide eyes in the daylight, try to unwind these threads in the memories. Remember what you said to me, words that will never be sung. I'm moving on. Well, I just want a place to call home. I'll go out on my own and maybe I'll have stories to tell. I'm gonna reach out, leave this town, pack my bags and hit the ground. I can see it now, leave this town. Gotta be lost before you're found. Hey! So fast I can feel it in front of me. I'm losing touch. Am I where I wanna be? Is this where I belong? I'm running so fast I can feel it in front of me. I'm losing touch. Am I where I wanna be? Is this where I belong? Yeah, I'm gonna reach out, leave this town, my bags and hit the ground. I can see it now, leave this town. Gotta be lost before you're found. I'm gonna reach out, leave this town. Gotta be lost before you're found. I can see it now, leave this town. Gotta be lost before you're found.
There he goes. Please put your hands together. Grand finalist number 9, Heath Lancaster. Well done, champion. 1 to go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Anyone asleep next to you or a bit quiet? Give them a nudge. Here we go, the exciting part. Let's welcome, please, if you will, grand finalist number 10 with a big roar. This is Jade Gibson.
It's been a long time since I came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. This time I'm not living without you. Well, it tastes like whiskey when you kiss me. Oh, I'd give anything again to be your baby doll. This time I'm not living without you. She said, sit back there where you belong, in the corner of my bar with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we met the first time, and you said to me, something, something about this place. Something about lonely nights with my lipstick on your face. Something, something about my cool Nebraska guy. There's something about baby you. Well, it's been 2 years since I let you go. I couldn't listen to Joe or rock and roll. Muscle cars drove a truck right through my heart. Yes, it did. Well, on my birthday, sang me a heart of gold with a guitar humming and no clothes. This time I'm not leaving without you. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I said, now sit back down where you belong, in the corner of my bar with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we made love the first time, and you said to me, something, something about this place. Isn't that right, Tamworth? Something about lonely nights with my lipstick on your face. Something, something about my cool Nebraska guy. There's something about baby you and I. Yeah, you and I. Yeah, you and I. Yeah, you and I. Baby, you and I. You and I. You and I. Nebraska and I. Without you and got a whole lot of money, but we still pay the rent. 'Cause you can't buy a house in heaven. There's only 3 men that I'm a serving my whole life. It's my daddy in Nebraska and Jesus Christ. Something, something about the chase. 6 whole years as I'm a New York woman, gonna run you down. My lipstick all over your face. Something, something about just knowing when it's right. Put your dreams up for Nebraska, Nebraska, Nebraska. Oh yeah, you and I. You and I. You and I. Baby, you and I. You and I. You and I. Somewhere I'd rather die than you and I. It's been a long time since I came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. This time I'm not leaving without you.
both. It's so great to finally meet you. It's been a dream. Have an amazing night.
There we go. Grand finalist number 10. Put your hands together. Jade Gibson. Well, guess what? That's the 10. Have you picked a winner? Louder. Have you picked a winner? Come on, there's no sitting on the fence. Well, what a great showcase of Australian talent. We'll excuse our judges now as they gather to make what will be a life-changing moment for one of the 10 grand finalists tonight. We thank them for their expertise, their time, and we wish them all luck. Big hand for the judges, if you will. Now, there can only be one winner, and I'm sure you'll all agree that all these grand finalists will go on and have enormous careers in our country music industry. Agree? We're going to pump you up. We're going to pump you up. Well, folks, this next spot was supposed to be set aside for the big return to the stage of our 2020 Toyota Star Maker winner in Sammy White. Now, sadly, and very unfortunately, just a few days ago, due to being a COVID close contact, she had to cancel her trip to Tamworth, and she's quite heartbroken, as you would agree. Sammy must have been one of the most unfortunate Star Maker winners ever, with the pandemic ruining her year, and with what should have been a life-changing career moment, everything changed. And the arts and entertainment sector shut down, and with no festivals and events, as we are well aware. She did, however, take advantage of that time. She did whatever she could and recorded an album, created content for social media. She did continued songwriting as well and held sold-out tours throughout Queensland as the rules would apply. So let's hear from Sammy White.
Hey Tamworth, Sammy White here, 2020 Toyota Star Maker winner and current Star Maker for just a little tiny bit longer. I wish that I was down there partying with you guys, celebrating and cheering you all on, but unfortunately, as we all know, COVID's thrown a spanner in the works throughout my reign as Star Maker, and I'm going out the same way. I'm stuck here on my farm in isolation with the flu, so I can't be there, but I wanted to send you guys a message and tell you what I've been up to. I released my debut album, Undone, in November 2020, and I've also released a bunch of singles. I ended up going out on the road with my partner, Mr. Brad Cox, in our Toyota, and we did a bunch of shows from Cairns right through to Canberra. Lived out of our car, we bought a hop, we did what we had to do, and we got it done. So that was a massive, massive thing for me. I've also been playing at a couple of festivals, including Groundwater, and still have a couple more coming up during the rest of this year as well. I just wanted to give a massive shout out to the crew, the sponsors that's helped support me throughout this the last couple of years. Number one, Toyota, thank you so much. Having that car and a fuel card and the ability to play shows, get from A to B, especially when musicians were really struggling, it was so helpful. So thank you, number one, to those guys. Also wanted to thank our friends at Mayton. I don't know if you can see, but this here is my Star guitar in prime position in our office wall. I play all of my festivals, all of my shows with this guitar. It's the best guitar that I own, and I'm so lucky to be playing this instrument, to have this instrument. Thank you so much. Also wanted to give a shout out to our mates at Fender for coming to the party with a twin reverb amp, and good thing we don't have neighbours because this is going to get an absolute workout over the next few days. I also wanted to give a shout out to all the creatives and all the minds that went into actually having my album being done. You know, I'm a singer, I write songs on the floor, and going from that to having a song to then having a cover shoot and having everything, all the cogs in line, and a physical hard copy that I can sell at gigs is pretty damn awesome. So thank you so much to all of the hands that went into that. So this festival for me was going to be a pretty big one. I had so many things lined up between TV, media appearances, opening concerts, Star Maker. I had my first headline festival show on Thursday night, and also the Golden Guitar Awards, where I'm nominated for New Talent of the Year for my very first nomination for my song Running Away Tonight. So it was lining up to be a very jam-packed week, but it is what it is, and thank God for technology that I can still tune in, I can live stream, I can do the things, and feel like I'm still part of it, even though I'm not physically there this year. massive congratulations to all the top 10 finalists on stage this year. I want to let you guys know, win, lose, whatever happens, jumping on that stage, singing your songs with that band in front of the audience, you're already a winner, right? You've got opportunities knocking. It's such a great opportunity to be able to do that, full stop. So massive congratulations for getting this far, for doing it and putting in the hard yards. To the winner as well, strap yourself in because it's gonna be one heck of a ride. Please enjoy your night, party hard for me, and hopefully I will see you all very, very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy White, we wish you all the best in the Golden Guitars tomorrow night, Sammy, with your Best New Talent nomination. And of course, we're all feeling for you and sending you our thoughts. Big round of applause, if you will, for Sammy White. Now, as we all know, Star Maker is like one big happy family. And there is all that support there when needed. They support each other when someone's in need. So, our next act was the first person to heed the call and help Sammy out. They're a singer-songwriter with 9 golden guitars, and they are one of the best vocalists in the country. It just so happens that it's also 25 years since this lovely lady won Star Maker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the 1997 Star Maker, the lovely Lyn Bowtell.
You might think you know me. I just want to be free to be who I am. I don't play with people's feelings. I'm just loving, dealing, warming to warm, warming to man. Such a simple revolution. what an amazing night it's been. Have you had an amazing time like me? I'm glad to hear it. I am just so proud to say I'm a Star Maker winner and to stand out the back with those 10 contestants tonight. My heart was just beating out of my chest thinking what they're going through, and I really do not envy the judges. Here's my favourite Foy Vance song that I recorded a couple of years back. It's called He Burns. He's a little explosion of hope. Never turns the lights down low, but he can go there if you wanna go. There are no markings on this country road, no signs that show the way back home. But when you get there, you won't wanna go. I've frozen all my desire, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside him, he burns, yeah, he burns. My hands are so big like fireworks. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deep it just even hurts. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. He likes to lay under the covers, though, pretending everywhere's our home. Keeps me warm right to my very soul. We get so tangled up, it's hard to know what steers the world is my own body to the bottom of an army road. Now frozen over my desire, covered up in virgin snow. But when he stands beside me, yeah, he burns, yeah, he burns. I guess it's so big like fireworks. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deep it just even hurts. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let I rolled it over my desire, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside him, he burns, yeah, he burns. I guess it's so big like fireworks. And I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deep it hurts. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. Oh, what a rush! Ah, they're still deliberating. I would be too. I'd come back tomorrow. Hey, is there anyone here who, apart from my mum who's watching from home, hey mum, I love you, who was here in '97 when I won this thing? One person. The rest of you weren't born over there. Shush. I don't want to hear about it. Academy grads. Shushy. You know, it was a little different then. We didn't stream live to the whole world. But we did go live on 2TM. going to tune this little thing up. And it was incredibly, it was so much camaraderie, you know? And I think that stuck with me my whole life throughout country music. I've got my mates up here on stage, and I want you to give them a big round of applause. Kelly Bruhaha on vocals. Liam Kennedy Clark on keys and vocals. Sam Hawksley's having a wee break, and we got Duncan Toombs up here playing guitar and singing. Glenn Wilson, Ian Lees and Rod Motby, the Starmaker Band. Thank you, boys. This is Heart of Sorrow. It's won me my first solo golden guitar. If I only let me cry. Keep going, apparently. Which is fun. We might have to do another one after this, boys and girls. They're okay. They're amazing. They're professionals. So I've got a new album coming out. I'm so excited. It comes out on May 13th. And then I hit the road with this mob over here. Probably. I'm going to drag you around. This was my first single, and it's called I Won't Do That Again. And this is for anyone who's decided it's time to stand out in the spotlight and have a red hot go. That's what I'm giving it, a good go this year. I think it's time to move forward, let go of all the bad stuff, and just have a good time. Here we go. between the eyes. On the sideline, just a sweet doormat, ever smiling, paralyzed. Don't deny me when I'm reaching out, 'cause I got something to say. I was holding back, but I won't do that again. Isolation was a poison cup, drink it up like holy wine. Revelation, shining bright spotlight inside my mind. I was holding back, but I won't do that again. 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 Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me, myself, and I. You're invited, it's my party, and if I want to, I will let you cry. I was holding back, but I won't do that again. I won't do that again. I won't do that again. I won't do I was holding back, but I won't do that again. I was waiting for a lightning strike, hit me right between the eyes. That's it. Masquerading as somebody else that I did not realize. That's the way. I was holding back, but I won't do that again. I was holding back, but I won't do that again. I won't do that. I won't do that again. 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 Oh, that was fun. Do we have to do one more, or what's one more? Okay. I will do that again. Can you please go wild for the guys leaving the stage right now who've been here all day, all night? Ian, Rod and Glenn, everybody. And of course, Sam, thank you, mate, for giving up your rig for done. This one goes out to those we've lost. You'll remember when the west wind moved among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in the fields. So she took her love for to gaze awhile among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love? Among the fields of barley.
You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lately, and there have been some that I broke. But I swear in the days still there, we will walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Duncan Tunes. Liam Kennedy Clark. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down, as you lie in fields of gold. You'll remember when the west wind moved among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his yellow sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. Thank you.
Well, young lady, guess what?
What's that?
They have come to a decision, but before we go there,
Wow.
would you please put your hands together in just a moment? This young lady, having been Star Maker in '97, tomorrow at 9:30 is also getting inducted to the Halls of Fame. Hands of Fame.
That's right.
Hands of Fame.
The Hands of Fame. Yeah.
Well done, young lady. And to your mob that have actually disappeared already, congratulations. How good was that? Very quickly, when is the new album out, Lynny?
May 13th.
May 13th. Put your hands together one more time. 1997 Star Maker, Lyn Bowtell. Thank you, Lynny. Well, get ready. They've now made tonight's decision. We'll bring back the finalists back on stage so you can congratulate them all again for a big group photo. Would the finalists please come back on stage? Whilst they're doing that, we'd also like to thank the production crew from Eclipse Lighting and Sound. Also, thanks to all our crew that made this possible, backstage and front of house, for the smooth running of tonight's show. Please give them a big round of applause. It just doesn't happen. And finally, but not least, to all our sponsors and all our supporters, we indeed thank you. Now, tonight was an outstanding showcase of Australian talent. Obviously, there's only going to be one winner. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, your top 10 grand finalist for 2022. I'd also like to take this opportunity to introduce Mr. Tim Stuckey, who is the Senior Manager Marketing Integration from the Toyota Motor Corporation Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Stuckey.
Thank you, Ray, and good evening, everyone. I'd like to start off with an acknowledgement of country. Toyota Australia recognises the reach and influence of its operations throughout country and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island peoples who are custodians of those lands. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging, and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are here today. I hope you've been enjoying what has been a fantastic night. Thanks to the Tamworth Council for all of your hard work in reorganising the festival. I'm so glad to be here now celebrating such a remarkable event. It's great to be back here in Tamworth for the 50th annual festival, a huge milestone achieved thanks to everyone here tonight. So thank you to all the dedicated fans. Please take a bow. And what an extraordinary level of talent we've seen on show. The future of Australian music is certainly bright. It's my absolute privilege to be here on behalf of Toyota Australia and our dealer network to present the award to the winner of the Toyota Star Maker 2022. We're incredibly proud to be the long-standing partner of the Toyota Country Music Festival in Tamworth, and this is our 30th year. The Toyota Star Maker competition is a particularly important part of that partnership, as it's where we can see Australians' up-and-coming artists give their all for that next step in their career. Well done, and congratulations to all of the artists who have shown us their stellar performances tonight. It goes without saying that getting a top spot in this competition is a significant achievement, and you all should be really proud of what you've done, and no doubt you've all got fantastic futures ahead of you. Thanks also to all of the family and friends who are here tonight cheering on the Star Makers. We know how much your support goes into nurturing such extraordinary talent. The Toyota Star Maker competition has kick-started the careers of many of Australia's most successful musicians. And the 10 finalists we have seen tonight are a testament to the extraordinary up-and-coming talent we have here in Australia in country music. Unfortunately, 2020 Star Maker winner Sammy White couldn't be here tonight due to COVID, but I'd like to commend Sammy for her achievements over the last 2 years. She may not have had the year that she hoped for, but she's shown that she has all the elements of a Star Maker winner by not giving in and stepping up to the challenge. Absolutely. We wish Sammy all the best this Wednesday night at the 50th Golden Guitar Awards, where she is nominated for New Talent of the Year. After a challenging couple of years, it is wonderful to see such a crowd gathered to support Australia's country music industry. So give yourself a hand. Another incredibly important cause is the Tamworth Aboriginal Medical Services, a health service providing free, culturally appropriate healthcare and related services. All the money raised from the hat and pin donations this year at the festival will go directly to the Tamworth Aboriginal Medical Services. So if you haven't already, please head to the Toyota Zone this week. For a $2 donation, you can get the iconic Tamworth hat, and it's a 50th anniversary edition. And to commemorate this milestone, we also have limited edition pins available for a $5 donation. So before I hand back to Ray, I'd again like to thank the family and friends, and of course all of you, for coming out here tonight and supporting the Star Makers and the festival. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, Mr. Tim Stuckey, the Senior Manager Marketing Integration from the Toyota Motor Corporation Australia. Now, Tim is actually going to make some presentations to all our grand finalists, and I believe they may be over that side, Tim. One more time, if you will. What about these incredible grand finalists? That's why the judges have taken so long. Now, tonight's winner will be someone who has the greatest potential to take the best advantage of the opportunities given to them through Star Maker. The title 2022 Toyota Star Maker will open many, many doors. Have you worked out your favourite? Come on, this is the end of the night where we all get very excited. Have you found your favourite? Okay, half the audience is still asleep. Have you found your favourite? That's better. While you're in voice, will you please say Toyota? Very good. We've got that on tape. You're all now stars. Okay. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Tim Stuckey.
Thank you, Ray. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the winner of the 2022 Toyota Star Maker Award, and this is the tightest bundled envelope I've ever encountered.
And you're not shaking.
And the winner is Max Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Max Jackson has just been announced, the 42nd winner of Star Maker. For those listening on radio, the winner is having a photo with Tim Stuckey. Has that happened yet, or it's about to happen? We need a camera. Everyone is in shock. Oh, there's cameramen everywhere down here. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Congratulations, Max. And if you will, we're not over yet, but the other 9 finalists, absolutely unreal. So, Tim, there's more to do. Could we please bring to the stage Scott Smoothie? Scott is representing Mayton Guitars tonight, and Mayton have been on board for many decades, supplying the winner with a beautiful custom guitar. Scott Smoothie. She wants to put it on. Scott, I know you're shy, but very quickly, just come up here, champion, if you will. G'day, mate. Congratulations. Thank you so much for Mayton being involved in Star Maker and again supporting these wonderful artists as we move forward in the country music arena in Australia. Well done. Scott Smoothie. One more, you got to say a word, mate.
Oh, it's an honour and a pleasure. Thank you very much, Star Maker. Congratulations, Max.
Scott Smoothie from Mayton. Is everyone shaking? How'd you go out there? Did you pick your winner? Okay, are we ready? Come on here, young lady.
I'm dying to talk.
You're dying to talk. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, if you will. If you're not upstanding, would you please be upstanding? Our 42nd winner of Star Maker 2022, Max Jackson.
My heart is overflowing right now. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I'm just the little girl from Coonamble who sat in the front row of so many of the previous Star Maker winners' concerts and looked up and thought, one day I want to be like them. And I really feel so grateful for this. I want to say the biggest thank you to Star Maker, to Toyota, to Mayton, to all of the sponsors, to the incredible band Please give them another round of applause. Honestly, we never sound like this. It has been an incredible experience. Thank you so much to the judges. This means the world to me, and I just can't wait to get out there and play all around Australia this year. That is my main thing, is just connecting with other humans. So I can't wait. I hope I can come to a town near you, and thank you so much, Star Maker.
Congratulations, Maxie. To our wonderful, wonderful grand finalists, we thank you very much indeed, and we wish you well.
Can I say one more thing? I want to say a big thank you to the other grand finalists, because honestly, it feels like we're a family, and I just want to congratulate you all. It's incredible.
Well done, Max. Okay, folks, thank you very much. As they leave the stage, would you put your hands together for all the finalists except one from the 2022 Toyota Star Maker. Thank you, guys and gals. You can do better than that. Come on. Remember where you first saw them or where you've last seen them as they hit the stages around Australia. Please make all our grand finalists welcome in the Australian country music industry. Well, young lady, come on up here. Don't you be shy. All good?
I'm good.
No nerves?
I'm more than good.
What do you think they're doing out at Coonamble at the moment? Because they're watching. All know.
I think there are a few people from Coonamble here. I'm actually looking at my mum and my sister right down here in the front row, and I have to say a big thank you to my parents who drove me everywhere I wanted to go to sing at everything I've ever wanted to sing at. So,
well, congratulations. You think we should hear one more song?
I would love to do another song.
What do you reckon, Sam?
Of course. We
could do that. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please, the 2022 Toyota Star Maker, Max Jackson.
Here's Runnin' one more time with my new maiden. How exciting. Running on 3 days and next to no sleep. Running on hopes and dreams. My friends are buying up so they can settle down. And I'm waking up on this rented couch, taking it day by day, and town by town. Got a suitcase I'm rolling and this old guitar, a song in my head, beat in my heart. And it ain't a lot, but it already got me this far. I'm opportunity. Thank you so much, Star Maker. Thank you, Toyota. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you for everyone who's made tonight possible. It's been a long time coming and I'm so grateful. Bring on the rest of 2022.
How do you feel? Listen, before we stay there, turn around, folks. How about this incredible band? Thank you so much indeed. But Maxie, come up here. It's your night, Max. One more time, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here. Canamble's going crazy at the moment. One more time, if you will. Our Star Maker winner, Max Jackson. Folks, that's it. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for coming along and making it an absolutely incredible evening. I've got written here and I'll make sure we get it right. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. But here's the instructions. Travel safe, enjoy the rest of the festival, and we'll see you next year. Cheers.
Four days of bikes, music and food. Register now, nationalthunder.com.au.
Over the years, this festival, the awards and the festival, have not only helped country music as such, but they really, in the early days, created a country music industry. Before 2TM got cracking with Tamworth, there were a handful of artists travelling around, mostly independent of each other. Many of the major artists came to Tamworth and sat down and talked to other major artists for the first time. They'd never really got to know each other because they were always out on the road travelling, and they'd never had that opportunity of sitting down and talking about the industry. The other thing is, of course, I mentioned before the amount of money that the festival and the awards generate for Tamworth locally, which is a significant contribution to Tamworth's economy. And perhaps the most satisfying thing is when I see all the crowds enjoying country music, I think, well, I've been a contributor to making those people happy. And I think that's quite a significant thing.